Welcome back, guys, to my channel. My small channel,
Slowly
still
growing, slowly growing.
slowly growing. Welcome back to Talk to Me. I Talk Back with Memo. Uh, I appreciate you guys. The first video, I was actually surprised. You know what I'm saying? I'm. I like how y'all supported me and Emily, and y'all actually gave us some views, bro.
And when was it recorded? Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. For one day, for
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 one
all
day,
those views, bro,
it's not
that
bad.
that's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. Well, I'd like to introduce y'all to my little big
Little
bro.
big bro.
I call him little big bro because he is my little bro, but nigga's big.
Not
So
like not big in the
not
sense
big
of
as in
weight.
weight. I mean, not like that, like colossal.
You
Whatever. I'm
stupid.
quoting Lil Wayne. But anyways, yeah, this is my little bro. His name is Junior. Well, his name is Rafael. But we
Doxing
call
me,
him
bro.
Junior because we always thought that Rafael.
A grown
It's
man
a
name,
grown ass
bro.
fool's name, bro.
I was
And
in elementary. People calling me Rafael. Like, bro, come on. No, like hey, Rafa. Little freaking dude in
a
Tiger Trap.
5-year-old Rafael.
Yeah, I'm like,
What was that?
this
But
dumb
anyways,
guy.
yeah, guys, this is my brother, and today, like I said in the last episode with Emily, I was actually gonna interview him, because me and him we have a lot of stories. Like me and him, I've been knowing you your whole life, bro, pretty much.
Duh, no.
Literally his whole life, and me and him we grew up together. We've gone through things together, and we pretty much have certain experience que hemos pasado, and you know we'll share some. We're not gonna get into like deep shit, but deep shit as in like the paranormal, we might, because yeah, we used to watch all that. We kind of still do where we fell off, but anyway,
I did a lot.
yeah, you did.
I fell off a
But
lot.
yeah, but then again, that comes down to our belief. You know
Nah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure.
And that kind of helped us like kind of get away from it. But yeah, anyways, how you doing, little bro?
I'm tired. Been waking up at 1 in the morning. My body's just been doing it for the past 2 days. Kind of getting frustrated. You know how it feels,
Yeah,
not
I
being
know.
able to sleep.
Oh, I know.
It sucks.
Anxiety kicks in. As you guys, you probably don't know, he works with me at work at a
Oh
warehouse. I'm not gonna go and get
yeah.
into details, and you know, yeah, I could tell, when we sometimes come in tired, and you know how it is for everybody. But anyways, I wanna just interview him. Oh, but wait, I have a cleaning business, with
ENG,
Emily, ENG,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? ENG, again, we clean houses here in Houston, for people that need cleaning services or whatever. Hit us up, bro. DM me, add me on my Instagram.
Very affordable.
Very affordable. And we
Very
do
affordable.
pretty decent job, bro. Like we do really good. So far we have not had any complaint from anybody, and we appreciate all the support people have given us, and you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And if y'all are wondering what the hell's up with my sandals, these are Emily's. I couldn't find mine. I think Memito was using mine
He had them
yesterday.
outside. He was digging holes.
He was digging holes, so they're all muddy or whatnot. But anyways, let's get to it, little bro. Let me ask you um, about all this paranormal stuff. Let's get straight to it. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on this. I personally find it very interesting, but you know how it is. Like it's dangerous to go too deep because like that one movie said, I forgot what the movie was called, but the one where the priest said, "Once you know the devil knows you."
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Remember that
yeah.
movie?
What was it? I think it was something about the. It was
The
about a
Pope's
pastor.
Exorcist, I
Yeah,
think.
the Pope Exorcist,
Yeah,
something like that.
that movie really like kind of opened my eyes. And you remember back then, I was really getting into it to the
Yeah.
point where I would even buy books, like
This guy will
books,
buy
bro.
demon books, bro, and it's like I told him once too. I'm like, bro, why you want to know about demons? But I understand him too, porque
It's
at a certain
curiosity,
point,
bro.
yeah, it's
It's
curiosity.
curiosity.
That's what I'm telling you. And at a certain point, I was doing the same, bro. I had my socks with the
Pentagrams,
pentagrams and stuff like that.
pentagrams,
Like
bro.
literally walking around with it, y yo me ponía a pensar like I didn't care. I didn't really think much of it, pero and then I was like, now that I see it from, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing,
No,
bro?
yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And yeah, so he was buying demonic books and
It's like a demonology, books about demonology, because I wanted to get to know the demons, which shouldn't be. It's not good in the eyes of someone who believes in
yeah.
God. Now that I look back at it, I'm like, damn, I'm stupid as hell,
But
bro.
hey, bro, like let's be honest, the Bible does speak more about hell than heaven.
It's
You know
true.
what I'm
It
saying?
speaks
So
about,
it's like
yeah.
it's an interesting way. Like, yeah, you want to learn about these things, but why? You know, if our goal is not to go there, our goal is to obviously make it a heaven. But
No,
yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. I'm hoping I do. I believe in Christ so much that you know, I really hope one day we make it. You know, and
Oh yeah.
that we get to see each other over there at least, and everybody else watching this podcast as
And
well.
some of my questions though, do you think we would remember each other?
Probably not.
So like we're just like us with our front neighbor, we wouldn't know each other, but we would love each other.
I guess so. That's interesting because
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. Like we can't really think like that. We're thinking it of as human beings.
yeah,
We're thinking of it as in our five senses. But I feel like once you pass, your mind just opens up. You see everything so differently.
for
Everything
sure,
is
for sure.
different in the other world. And yeah, I just think it's a whole different thing. You know
Not
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Yeah. So you saying that, you were tripping about buying all the demonic stuff and blah blah blah. Let's get into a story. Yeah.
Which one?
All right, so I'm pretty sure they like people when we
No,
went
our
to
close
Patterson. Let's
people.
talk about
Yeah.
when we went to Patterson. Oh, you know what? As a
No,
matter of
no,
fact,
Patterson.
you want
Patterson.
to talk? But before we get to Patterson, though, bro, let me tell you this. I'm pretty sure I've told you this story, but let me get to the story where when I was 4 years old. Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in Mexico, about my
Yeah.
mom.
Was it with my mom? No, no, no.
No, she was looking for you.
Well, besides,
Oh,
that's another
that
one.
one.
Yeah, hold on,
Oh,
hold on,
okay,
hold on. All
okay.
right, you brought another one out, bro.
Ah,
But anyways, whenever I was 4 years old, I remember, bro, and this is something that I'm never ever gonna forget. To this day, it's stuck with me, and I don't always think about it, but I can clearly remember it. And I remember one time, it was late at night. It was like around, if I remember right, like 9 o'clock. And in Mexico, where we're from Guanajuato, right? Oteros. And it's como si, it's like un ranchito. So it's like right there, tienen like, is the street at that time, right? Because I haven't been over there since 2007 or 2008.
I don't
I
know.
haven't been over there. So, anyways, tienen como lampposts. The streets tienen lampposts and it's lighting on. And then I was walking, right? I was walking with two of my cousins and we were going to somebody's house. I remember we were going to somebody's house and as we got like nearer to the end of the street, it started getting darker. Like the lights, no habían tantas lights. And I remember my cousins, they were like, no, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna go. We're not gonna go anymore. Y yo la quería hacer de vergas, I wanted to be
And
like, todo pinche
the
chingón.
big
I
dog.
was like, man, whatever. Big dog, huh? So we way and hell no, bro. This is what I clearly remember. There was a guy, so está una intersection. I don't know if I can kind of tell. I was walking like this, y está una otra street like this. It was dark. There was
Yeah,
lights.
Mexico. They're like
It's
the.
dark.
They have the what are they called? The lamps
Lamppost,
outside. Yeah, the
lamp
lamp
lights,
posts.
whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean. But they're very like dim and very focused, so they don't spread. It's mostly just in a small area.
So you kind of get a
Yeah,
picture, right?
yeah.
So I was walking this way, and the street was this way. Y'all could see it, right? Like this. I was going like this, y luego pasó a guy with a bike, bro. Like stupid fast. He was boom, boom, boom. And he literally dropped, like he threw the bike and he just started staring at me, bro. I could not see his face. Junior, I'm literally like this close to you. I could not see his fucking face, bro. This close, and he just stared at me, bro, like this, literally. Vergas, güey. Hell nah, bro.
Los huevos no more.
Hasta acá, loco.
Calo,
Los
bro.
pinches huevos hasta acá, bro. Hell nah. Boom. I chopped, bro. I chopped. Hell nah. I went to my mom. My heart was pounding. I don't know what it was, bro. I don't know who it was. as close as I was to this guy or whatever, I could not see his face. If y'all have like a story, people from Mexico, like que tengan cosas allá, or from wherever y'all from, bro, write it down in the comments, or you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me. I'm interested in stuff like that, because I witnessed that. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, the time gone, my mom, that she was
And
looking
what's
for me.
crazy is because that story about the one you're about to tell about my mom looking for you, one of our coworkers had that same experience.
And it's crazy. I don't know this
And
person
you never
like that.
told her that
Never did.
until she started mentioning that story. That's when we were like, damn, that sounds exactly like your
Exactly like mine.
story.
But you see, another thing is, it could be sayings que people be saying that kind of just, it's like como los abuelitos, güey. I'm pretty sure que tienes un abuelito que se peleó con el diablo and all that.
Never
Man,
heard
get the
that.
fuck. Bro, I have. I'm pretty sure one of people have mi abuelo se peleó con el diablo y que se verguió al diablo y todo eso. I'm like, yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pero yeah, that one with the bruja, the witch that, bro, okay, so let me make it short. I was asleep. I was a kid, right? I was like 3 years old. Yo me acostaba con mi mom.
Oh, bro, you had a
And,
rough childhood, bro.
bro, I'm telling you, little bro, like, me acostaba con mi mom.
Hey, yo,
Y one
pause.
day she me estaba buscando in the bed y no me encontraba. And bro, it turns out I was all the way in Tommy's grandma's house underneath their bed. Real shit, bro. My mom would tell me this all the time, and she ain't lying. If she lying, she flying.
I never heard that story.
You never told, and you heard her say
Nah,
it, no?
I
Today when we
heard.
finish, we can ask her. She's
I
gonna tell
bet.
you the
Nah,
facts.
the one I thought you were gonna say is when my mom got up a bed, she was feeling
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah. That's the
around.
one I'm saying. I don't know if I'm saying it differently, but it's
No,
something
no,
similar.
no.
Like,
The one she told us was she was feeling around the bed, turned on the lights or whatever, and nothing. She would feel our other brother,
yeah,
Cheto.
Cheto.
She would feel him, right? She was just patting him down. She would feel my dad because y'all would sleep in the same bed, right? And she couldn't find you. She was looking and looking at the point where she gave up, went back to bed, felt around, and you were right there.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Okay, then my bad, bro. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought that I was in my
That
grandma's
could
house.
possibly be a different one, but
That was probably another time, bro, and I don't
because
even
our
know.
coworker said that too. She was like, "Hey, yo, one time my parents were looking for me, they couldn't find me, and next thing you know, I was right where they were looking."
That's some weird
That's
shit, bro.
crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, and I don't really know, but it's something around that, that my mom has told us, like she's told me, and it's crazy shit, man.
Another one, my mama, la bruja,
What bruja?
no brujeria. My bad.
Oh, okay, witchcraft. Like,
Witchcraft. You want to finally
man,
open
look,
up or what?
huh?
Want to open up? No.
I'll open up, bro. Pause. But anyway, pause a little, bro. But anyway, it's cause look, bro, talking with this fool, you gotta really be careful on how the things you say. Porque este way, he's always gonna be like, hey yo,
That's
like
how we're.
shit like that.
That's how
That's
we're
how we
at
just go
work.
around. Yeah, like we just say, hey yo, y todo eso, that's why I said it. Should I open up? And I was like, pause, porque ya sé cómo este güey se lo va a tomar. But anyways, like, oh, I forgot even what the hell we were
Nah,
saying. What?
brujeria with
Oh yeah,
my
with the
mom.
witchcraft,
What
with the witchcraft.
she saw.
Yeah, look, bro, no bullshit. All right, I knew I said I was gonna open up about my depression and all that. I fell into a deep ass depression, and to the point where I just wanted to give up in life. I wanted to just give up completely. Ya no quería hacer nada. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna open up, and I'm gonna say, it was to the point where I wanted to like suicide myself, right? I had guns, they had to hide my guns. I told Emily too, I was like, babe, hide my guns because I had no way out. Everything was just
He
darkness
thought
to
that
me.
was the only way out.
Yeah, I
He
thought
literally thought
literally
that's the only way out.
I had Memito and I would think about Memito. But in that time, bro, when you're going through these, you don't have feelings. Like I would see my son, I would see everybody. Yeah, they're my family, but I would not have that connection to them as like I wouldn't have the love connection towards y'all or how much I cared about y'all. All I wanted to be is done with this. You know what I'm saying? But going to that, obviously we come from parents que, they were born back then. Ellos no creen in nothing like depression. They don't really, they don't hear about this.
No,
You
yeah.
know. So whenever somebody's really going through this, ellos piensan automatically brujería. That's what my parents told me, right? Es brujería. I was like, damn. Y yo, like, obviously being in that situation, me la creí, right? And obviously, us getting into all
At that
that.
time, I always mention this to you, right? Because we like to tell that story a lot, or not even because we haven't told many people about la brujeria and all that
Oh, we
with you,
haven't.
right?
We
Not really.
haven't.
But like I've said, I've told you that was probably like me personally. I'm always on and off with the word, which is really bad because that just means I'm lukewarm,
You lukewarm, you
which
backsliding.
is really bad. But at that time, I'll admit it, I was at my top of my game with the word. Like I was every day, I would just put it on, listen to it every day, to the point where I knew what you were doing was bad. I told you this. I knew what my parents were doing to try to quote unquote help you was bad. I even told my mom and my dad and them that according to scripture, it's not good to lean on something else besides
Yeah,
Jesus.
I agree 100%.
But at that time, you didn't know.
I didn't know. I wasn't that close to God. You know that. I knew
Yeah.
who God was,
No,
but I really
yeah.
wasn't into the word.
Yeah. To the point where I told my Mom, this ain't right. You know, what she told me was, I don't care if what I'll do whatever it takes to, cure my son. And in my head, I'm like, Mom, but you're a believer too. You shouldn't be thinking that way, you know? But she said she didn't care.
It's because, like, that's the extent a mother will
No,
go
yeah,
to.
I don't have a kid. You do, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure you
yeah.
relate to
You
what she was
you you
going
know
through.
you it's a mother's love, bro. You
No,
can't
yeah.
really, it's just something that mothers will go through regardless,
No,
for
yeah,
their
for sure,
kid.
for sure, for sure.
And I agree, it's not right. And at that time I was desperate for help.
Hmm.
I was really desperate for help, and I had no other way of coming out. Like I didn't know how, bro. I really don't know how. I would see Emily, I would cry. I would just cry a lot, bro. I don't really know why, but I would just cry.
We would try to open the blinds for you and everything. You wouldn't even want light to get in the house, to the apartment, basically.
It
You
was
wanted to be
wild,
in
bro.
darkness,
It
bro.
was wild. So, anyways, with that being said, yeah, my parents thought I was a brujeria and all that, witchcraft, and I'm not saying it's not real.
No,
It's
yeah,
it's a
I believe
thousand
in
it's
it.
a
No,
thou
yeah,
wow real, bro. It's one thousand
no, yeah, for
percent
sure, for
real,
sure, for
bro.
sure.
I know it's real, but I really don't practice that. I would rather not do it now that I know the word. It's like, you know what? It's God. It's God is gonna get me through this, because como dice, no power, no weapon
Formed against you
formed
shall
against me shall
prosper.
prosper.
Yeah,
Like literally, bro, the power of God, the power of the word of God is so powerful. You know what I'm saying? It's the sword, bro. Like literally, it's so powerful. At that time, yo no sabía. So I was like, yeah, just do it, bro. And I kid you not, they found un brujo, in Mexico. And I mean, bro, as much as I want to say que sí, man, he took a lot of my money away, but some of the shit that he was
it's
doing was
crazy.
crazy, bro.
And what I didn't, what I knew was bad, was that he was doing all of this. I think he showed you a picture or something with all the candles on all the saint statues or whatever. And I'm like, did you ever see a cross?
I didn't, but he did show me something. No, I get what you're saying. Like, where was God? You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
like that. But he would use all these saints, and you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. It's just weird. But I want to say something too. Like, he made us go get. I don't know if y'all want to hear this, but I'm gonna just say it since we're already touching these paranormal and scary topic. Uh, he made me do like a ritual with a chicken, where they not a ritual, but he was like,
the little
yeah,
chicks.
little chicks. I had to get chickens and stuff like that, pero I couldn't find any. I went to this fucking
Houston, you're not gonna find
no,
chicken.
I went to this wine thing que estaba aquí por la donde está Ojos Locos kinda. I don't know, it's like a wine place, a tasting place, and there was black chickens ahí, bro. I literally
Hace
wanted to
rato
grab them hoes.
yo.
But I was like, they were inside la pinche fence, and I knew I couldn't get them. I was like, damn. But anyways, bro, he did some weird shit that he would tell me this is gonna happen, and it would fucking happen.
What he
That's
tell you about
some.
the little chick,
Yeah,
the
that
chicklet?
chick, the little chick was
He
gonna
said
pass
one
away.
one
He's
was
like,
gonna
that chicken's
die.
gonna pass away
The
the next
black
day.
one was gonna die.
I woke up the next day, it was dead.
It's crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying, like, bro, with all due respect, like, we're saying these stories just in a respectful way. I don't know who can see this video. I don't know who's gonna come across it or whatever, but these are just experiences me and him, that me pretty much I had and that he witnessed. And it's just crazy, bro. It's really crazy how these things are very, very real. And obviously, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, for a whole week, for 1 week, bro, I would dream of the devil. 1 week straight, I dreamed of the devil. I remember two dreams I had of him. One dream, um, I was sleeping, and in that same room that I was, we had a hallway, and I was sleeping with Emily and my son because Memito was still asleep with us. And uh, me acuerdo muy bien que I got up in my dream, and I could see my body. I could see my body on the bed,
Like,
bro.
what is that
I
called?
don't know if it was an astral projection.
Yeah, the
So, I don't know, bro. I think I astral projected, and I was literally walking in the house, and then it was so dark that I saw a big ass dog, and then the dog had red eyes, but the dog could talk to me, and inside of my dream, I could already feel fear. I felt fear, and not because I already knew who it was, And that dog literally spoke to me and said, "If I can't get to you, I will get to Memito and Emily." Literally, bro. I'm never gonna forget this dream. Literally, it told me that. I quickly got into prayer. Boom, boom, boom. Prayed. God protect me, protect my family, protect our home. Everything, anything that's bad that's not supposed to be here, take it out. And then there was another one too that I dreamed that I was in a stadium. We were cleaning a stadium, and then I went into the restroom, and it was like one of those old ass restrooms que tienen las lights hanging like what we have at all parts. The ones that are in the middle. That and
then we just doxed us, little bro.
who?
We doxed us.
Doxter. What's that?
He just gave where we work.
Oh well yeah. Anyways, bro. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? But I was using the urinal and then I just saw somebody come in the restroom and came behind me. You see what I'm saying, bro? This fool always thinks bad, bro. But yeah, whatever it was,
You did it too, though.
cause I knew you were gonna look at me. But anyway, yeah, he came behind me and I already knew who it was, bro. I couldn't see him, but I already knew the presence.
Presence, yeah.
And what I do, I was throwing a cross with my hands. I was like, and I was praying. I was just saying, you can't do nothing to me. You can't touch me. I'm covered with the blood of God. I'm covered with the blood of the Lamb and everything. And I was like, you can't touch me. You know what I'm saying?
And I truly believe what you were saying, because I believe that devil can only do to you what you allow him to do to you.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I don't really know. Some people might think differently. But I truly believe that he only has a power over you of what you allow him
Allow
to.
him to. Yeah.
You know,
That's facts.
yeah.
But enough of that. But I do want to get into like the little stories that me and him that we went to the hospital. Because we had these little like paranormal group. That me and him would. Well, like, I wanted to start. And it ties down back to what I told Emily. All that influence you. You know what I'm saying? Like me watching Ghost Adventures, and I got influenced by that, and I wanted to actually see what it was like. Curiosity. You know what I'm saying? So we tried out
Patterson.
Patterson Road. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard about stories about that place. Where did we go?
Emily's old school.
We went to Emily's old
What
school.
was it called?
Treasure Forest.
They closed it down, no?
Was it? I think so. I don't know. It was Treasure Forest, and because a lot of people would tell Emily, yeah, like tell them to come this place. These things have happened and blah blah blah. And
my uncles.
we went to our uncle's house. He's told us some stories about that. I had some friend go over. He had a crazy experience.
Yeah, actually,
my boy.
He's gonna be the next
well,
one.
he's gonna come
if
in
he's
and
down, if he's down.
he told me he messaged me. He's like, hey bro, I'll be down, whatever. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll
bet,
see
bro.
if he tells you.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. I know he. I'll get to him whenever we go, sure. Right? Anyways, but yeah, and then obviously the hospital. I think the hospital is the best one that we had.
The hospital was Yorktown.
Yorktown Memorial Hospital, Yorktown.
We went from like dipping
Little,
the
and then we
toe
went to
and then straight to the deep, little
yeah,
bro.
dude. That hospital's all types of fucked up. If y'all ever get to like, if y'all want to search it up or whatever, say I'm at Memorial
Like,
Hospital at Yorktown or
so
Yorktown Memorial Hospital, Yorktown Memorial
if
Hospital.
they search something
Yeah,
around those
y'all should be
lines,
able to pull it
they'll
up.
find it for
Even on
sure.
TikTok, if y'all see it on TikTok, meeting all the stories, and y'all gonna see how fucked up this place is. As a matter of fact, Ghost Adventures, been there.
Sam and
Sam
Colby.
and Kobe have been there.
Those are the only two we really
For the big
watched.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's other ones that
Nah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
but we
saying.
don't really.
So I mean, I'll let you start off with that story, though,
No,
bro.
Patterson. We gotta work
You want to
how
go
we
with
started.
Patterson? All
First
right,
of
go.
all, Patterson,
Cap.
we didn't really get none.
It's Cap.
We were there. The most scariest things were probably just the huge damn
The huge ass
spiders.
spiders, bro.
Like
Talking about big ass
spider
spiders.
webs. Like I want to say they're probably like 3 foot by 3 foot spider
Big
webs,
ass spider
bro.
webs.
We went to the bridge because apparently running water they can't cross or something. So we stood on the bridge thinking, oh, maybe the spirit's gonna want to cross the bridge since it can't go over water. Nothing.
Nothing.
That one picture you took though, yeah, I'm not sure, but
It
it
looks
looks like
weird.
something.
It looks weird, bro.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. Other than that, it was just the spiders that were scary. The
Yeah.
roaches were nasty though.
They're gross.
Yeah, and then they got really dark, and we were kind of gonna get lost if we didn't go. So nothing really much happened there.
I didn't feel anything or nothing like
No.
that. Now, obviously, Treasure Forest.
Our other friends, another coworker, he he went with us. Our homeboy Vic, he was kind of
He was
kind of
getting.
tripping.
He was tripping balls, bro.
No, yeah, he was tripping. He if you were to see him before he went into the school and after, you could definitely tell something hit him.
Something affected him
Yeah,
weirdly.
yeah, because
You know.
his whole demeanor changed, his whole mood, everything. Like his awareness was on 100, dude. Like we would get in a room, he would hear the smallest thing and be like, like they'll
It could
tripped
also be
out.
him panicking, like his anxiety or whatever,
Yeah,
that
but
kind of tripped him out. But it was weird. And I'm not gonna lie, I did feel it a little bit too. You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
we even asked, wasn't Jerry? I think of the
Jerry.
Polaroid we took of that thing.
Oh damn! I wish I had that picture still. I don't know where it's at,
Yeah, I
but
took a Polaroid. I thought it was my finger, but what's crazy is if it was my finger, you wouldn't be able to see through it. You could see through it.
and what about whenever I was telling my homeboy, um, when I was talking on the voice recorder, and I did up, and you saw the orb go up
I don't remember that. No, I think I do.
at the
The
exact
video.
same time
Yeah. Oh,
that
we
I
were
kind
in
of
the
went
piano
up. There was an
room
orb.
where we had the piano,
Yeah.
and then they were asking questions.
I asked it something. I forgot
Yeah,
exactly what I
I
asked.
think you don't have it on Snapchat no more.
I don't think
I
so.
think you recorded it on Snapchat.
I
And
forgot.
you pan up and you just see a little orb just shoot straight up.
Exactly when I said
boom.
up, as I went with it. I
Yeah.
mean, if it was dust, you would see it, but this is literally like it went like that.
No, if it was dust, you would have seen a lot of
A
little
dust,
dots.
yeah.
Like a lot of little.
Yeah, it was
Nah, that was just one. And it just went straight up.
yeah.
But other than that, I was, my uncle's house. That one was kind of where we got a little more,
Trippy.
yeah, because we asked questions to our cousins, They told us a little backstory of what was going on there, what they've seen. If they see this video, they can, you know, comment down their full stories because we don't remember fully what they told us. But all I remember is something across the lines of there was an old couple in that apartment in the house, and apparently they passed away. How? I don't know. I think they passed away of old age or something. But they said the most activity was in the garage, in the attic of the garage. We went in there with Abe,
Scooby.
boy Scoob.
Vic
You
was Victor?
was he?
I forgot.
I don't think he
No, I
was.
don't think so.
Nah. And you and I, we were in there and we were just asking questions. You had the REM pod at that time, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it ever went off.
No, it didn't go off.
No, it didn't go off. We had the voice recorder though. That's what tripped Abe out, I'm pretty sure.
Cause I mean, we heard it. I heard it.
No,
You heard
yeah,
it. He heard it.
and everybody heard it. We even asked our cousins who played it back for them, and even they heard it. We were there. We were asking questions. You know, felt what made it feel weird is it was raining and thundering outside.
Yeah, it really
That's
was.
what made it feel so creepy. We asked the questions, and the question that y'all had asked, I don't remember it clearly. You still have the voice recorder?
I can't remember exactly what I asked. Man, I'm gonna try to remember, but I
Yeah, something.
said,
Do you like us being here? And no
yeah,
response.
yeah, yeah, something
No
like that.
response. And then you asked. No, it was Abe asking.
Oh yeah, Abe asked
Abe was
that.
asking, and like, would you want us to leave? And I clearly heard it, little bro. I played it back. You hear Abe. Would you want us to leave? And like an old lady just goes, yes. And
Bro,
I heard
yeah,
that. I
yeah, I
called over
remember that.
Abe. I'm like, hey, do you hear what this just said? He hears it. He shows you
Goosebumps.
chills, little bro.
Yeah, and no, and before that, he was already telling me, he's like, bro, I'm feeling dizzy. I'm feeling really lightheaded. And I was like, you straight, bro? And then he was like, yeah, bro, I'm just feeling like very lightheaded. I'm feeling like loss of balance, you know?
Nah, yeah.
And that's kind of what like, oh shit, it's affecting him. And it's crazy how it only communicated with him. So for the people out there, bro, that I was the same way. I was so like skeptical. I was like, curious about these things. I can tell y'all, bro, this is 100% real. It's 100% real, bro. And will I do it again? Probably not, because I already witnessed it, especially at that hospital we went
I've been
to.
wanting to go with you.
I would go, but I would not go in. Why? I made a promise to God about it, and
Right.
I wouldn't go in. I'm not trying to deal with any of that anymore. Like I'll watch it, but I don't think I would actually do things like that anymore, especially because I'm a very anxious person. Pues, yeah, now let's get to the good one.
I'm not done though,
Which one
bro.
were you going to say?
Chill. The same one. Before we even went in the garage, we told them they no. Before we went to the garage, they only told us that that's where they were getting more action.
Yeah.
When we went in there and came right out, I told them that's what we heard. An old lady go, yes. And that's when they told us it was an old couple. That's when I was like, damn.
It all added
And
up.
yeah, because I'm like, it sounded like an old person. Old people were living there. And what's crazy is they also said that it was coming from the attic where they would get the most like feeling, I assume. You had your EMF reader. I would point it up to the attic, spikes up. Could be electrical, who knows? But it would spike up. And that's whenever I actually was like, damn, this is actually our first actual piece of evidence we've caught.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I really want you to find the recorder.
I'm going to try.
No, yeah.
I'm going to try. I'll see if I can find those and I could probably post them maybe, or whatever. But yeah, I'll try. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where they're at right now since we did all this moving. But anyways,
Now I'll let you do this one.
the hospital?
Yeah.
All right, so
it affected you more.
yeah, it really did, bro. So anyways, all right, we're moving on. I know this episode is a lot about paranormal and all that because obviously I wanted to bring these out because that's something that I was really interested in and he was part of it when he was with me and whenever I was in the episode with Emily, I was bringing these little things up because this is something that I actually wanted to talk about to see y'all's reactions or what y'all believe in and it's a paranormal episode, let's call it like that, right? And this one is a good one because we were supposed to go to before we went to the hospital. There was another place we were gonna go to, but we just couldn't make it.
I forgot.
You forgot? Well, there was another place that we were gonna go, and I decided to like do research on TikTok.
That one house.
Oh, the Bowser Mansion,
Yeah.
Bowers Mansion, something like that. The reason why we were gonna go to that one is because I had seen Zach and Kobe and
That.
Sam and Kobe, and they had gone to it, and I wanted to go experience it. But We couldn't make it because it was booked or whatever, something like that, right? And
Yeah.
then I was like, you know what? I went on TikTok. I started watching, haunted places in Texas.
Straight to the damn
And,
peak
yeah,
of the.
and then I seen this one video of this one kid that he went to this hospital, and I was like, what the hell? Where's this hospital at? Sure enough, it was in
Texas,
Houston. It was
Yorktown.
in Yorktown.
Yorktown.
How 2 hours and a half?
About.
About 2 hours and a
It
half
was
away
like
from here.
between San Antonio.
Yeah,
It was
somewhere around
like
there.
in the middle of San Antonio.
So we did that, and I had seen a lot of videos, So I already had information about this place. I already knew what I was going in. I already knew what I was dealing with. Demonic shit, bro. Like literally, Junior. You know this. It's like demonic shit, and we chose to go. I chose like, yeah, you know what? Let's go. I went. So yo ya iba con esa conciencia, as in like, yeah, I know what's going down here. Like, I already
Yeah.
know what happened. This place is totally fucked up. Like I said, if y'all want to know, search it up, bro. And y'all tell me about it. Write it down in the comments, bro, or whatever. And we went, everything was all good and shit. Llegamos. The guy that he came, he was going to take us inside, give us a tour of the place. But he started telling us
Well,
some crazy
no. What's
stories.
crazy is from that day that we went. What was it? Was it a Friday we went?
Saturday.
A Saturday? A Saturday. It was almost gonna be Halloween, I think,
I forgot.
because we wanted to go for Halloween, I think, or around those times. But what was surprising is we booked it and nobody else showed up.
It was
It
only
was
us.
just us three, four. Emily stayed in the car though,
Yeah.
and it was like, damn, that's crazy that we got the whole hospital
To
to
ourselves.
ourselves. It was, it's a hospital that has a basement, the main floor, a second floor. Was it three? And a third
Yeah,
floor, I
third floor,
think,
but the third floor was like for the guards and all
for
that.
the guard. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and that's crazy. All to ourselves.
So yeah, it was pretty much all to ourselves. And bro, let me just say, he kind of gave us already like explanations of what had
A little
happened in this
rundown.
hospital, what he's gone through since he gives the tours, and he was telling us all these stories, right? That he's getting infected. I don't know how he was a damn believer. Like he was not a believer. And I'm like, bro, how are you not a believer? And all these shit is happening to you.
It was his wife's thing,
Well,
though.
even him too.
Yeah,
He
it
was
was
saying
his
like
wife.
his wife told him, "I'll give it up" because it was affecting her so bad. And then he started doing it, and he hears he's being touched, he's being all these things, and he still
Things,
don't believe.
bro. Things slamming on the counters.
Yeah, he's
And
like,
he just,
I don't. I choose. He just chooses not to
yeah,
want to
not to pay
believe.
attention.
But he know
Nah,
damn
for
well he
sure.
believed, right? And anyways, we went in, and keep in mind I was already in the mentality where I already knew what was going on or what had happened in that hospital. Yeah, everything that I was in there, I was already like pretty much, you know, sucking in all that. I was sucking in all that bad energy because I was being very open minded. You know what I'm saying? I was being very open minded, and that place is something else, bro. That place is something else. Like we literally did the REM pod, and we did all these things, and I really want to talk to you about them damn cat balls, the little
The
cat
light
balls.
up ones.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're familiar with those little lighting cat balls. Okay,
You click a button and they should turn
they
on.
show turn on. It starts flashing.
No, yeah.
I
I'm skeptical on that,
Yeah.
but you're
I
truly
feel
like
like I
hundred
truly I'm
percent.
a look, okay. The reason why I say it's for real,
Mm-hmm.
because throughout the whole place, they were not going off. Just when
Yeah,
we were going through that hallway. And that IE, we were going through this one hallway, right? And I had a backpack and I had my equipment in there, and I had the sensor balls, one of the cat balls, all the way on the bottom. And then tell me why, bro. Both cat balls lit up at the same time. You saw it. You the one that mentioned it to me.
yeah. Because we were just walking. It's completely dark, bro.
It's dark.
So it's easily to. It's so noticeable.
Yeah.
I caught it from the corner of my eye while you were holding the backpack, and I seen something just start like sparkling. I immediately just tell you, hey, little bro, You turn and look at me. I'm like, I just point. I don't tell you nothing. I just point. You're like, what? Turn, take your backpack off, and the little balls are just
They were
flashing
flashing, bro. And I'm like, what's so weird is that we were talking and he took us around
around
and they never went
around the
off.
whole place.
And they
Around the
never
whole
went
place.
off until that time. And they went off at the same time. How? I don't know. They weren't even in the car. They weren't even going off. I didn't have anything. I just had them all right there. That's why I'm like, to you, it's probably like you moved them or something like that.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like if I was to be moving them a lot, they would have been going off
No, yeah, for
throughout
sure,
the
for
whole
sure.
place. So I don't know how those cat balls just happened, but it happens, right? So they just turned on solas, and that was one thing. Now another thing is we went up on the Tamalas nuns, you know,
Oh, with the rampart.
with the rampart.
Now keep in
Y
mind, those nuns didn't like men, especially men with tattoos. And if y'all know my little bro, y'all probably don't. Y'all could just yeah. So
So yeah, I have tattoos, and the guy told me anybody here has tattoos, and I was like, well, they were like, yeah, only him. I was like, fuck, I'm fucked. He's like, well, you might want to be careful because they tend to scratch, push, or whatever. And I was like, well, shit, I guess, ni modo. So we went up there, and I started communicating. And well, y'all did first, and y'all weren't receiving anything.
nothing.
And then tell me why I started talking, and shit was talking to me.
Well, it wasn't
Well,
talking.
they
It
wasn't
was
talking, but it just sent
yeah. The REM pod.
the REM part would light up.
Those who don't know what a REM pod is it's just like a little device with an antenna with lights. It what does it put? An
Electromagnetic field.
electromagnetic field, right? Yeah, around it. So once something approaches it, it lights up and starts beeping. And the closer it gets, the louder the beeps are, and the more like consistent they are. And it also, measures the temperature change and it reacts to that too. So in the video, not sure if you have it again, but we would ask questions, or he would ask questions, or respond. And me, I don't like jumping to conclusions. So I would tell him maybe it was me because I did move, and since it reacts to something that's close to it, I'm like maybe it's me. I'm too close. Let me back up a bit. I backed up. He asked questions again, and surely enough, it'll light up again. And I even in the video, I even prove it because I'm like, hey, look, I'm all the way here. I move my hand, doesn't read. Once I get close, yeah, I start and I'm like, huh, maybe this thing
You know
is
what I'm saying?
actually, maybe this
So
thing does work.
it does work, and it
Yeah,
does, and it was literally communicating with me. Let's just say that, right? Y pues
downstairs too. Remember on the main
downstairs
floor.
too, that they told us that there was a little girl down there que se murió. They killed her pretty much. The doctors that were there pretty much killed her and stuff. And that little girl nomás hablaba conmigo. Like no hablaba, but it
Well,
would
again,
react.
we don't know if it was a
Well,
little girl.
I didn't have the nuts, cashews to
Ask what it
actually,
was.
huh?
Like ask what it was,
What do you
or
mean?
like, cause you know how they say a demon can portray to be a little girl or a little
True,
kid.
true.
That's why I was also skeptical when he mentioned that, because I'm like, it was damn Diablo or something, bro.
Well, yeah,
Hmm?
I don't know what it was, bro, but whatever it was literally just answering me.
And him only, which is
Just me.
crazy. Because I would ask questions, or homeboy would ask questions, no response, dead quiet. Once he opens his mouth, like it just starts beeping, like beeping, which is, and when you would only ask questions,
Only, yeah.
when you wouldn't ask questions, silent. Once you ask the question, like
It's
damn,
weird,
bro.
right? It would go off, and then I asked it on the voice recorder, and I honestly didn't want to even open it because I was already feeling, I was already feeling full of like bad energy. I was already very uncomfortable, and that's when I told them, "Hey, we gotta go. Like, we gotta go. I know whatever it's in here, it's really kind of already fucking with us. So let's go." We headed out. We got Subway. We left.
You're gonna tell them what happened to me?
Who?
You're gonna tell them?
Oh, let me look. This
I
is
don't think it's
no,
coincidence.
no. Look,
No,
this is
nah.
good. All right, let the people say. All right, y'all. Y'all tell me this. Tell me what a coincidence, right? We left this place and like about half an hour in
Yeah, half
driving,
an hour in.
half an hour in the road, he gets pulled over. Is that like coincidence? Is that like, little bro, come
No,
on.
I honestly don't believe it
So
was.
you just think, okay, you've never ever been pulled over.
No, that's because I didn't have my front license plate and
Okay,
my
but still,
sticker.
but you've never gone pulled over. And all of a sudden you leave this place, you get pulled over. I had my strap with me. I was kind of
I just strap on with you.
panicking. I had my strap, my Glock, with me, and I was like, but I don't know, bro. That was very weird. I
I left
honestly
off with the
think,
warning though.
who?
With
Yeah,
the
you
warning.
left off with a warning, but what are the odds?
Come on, bro. Yeah, officer, I got you. ID. Mm.
But yeah, anyway, that was, I don't want to say it was because of that, but I want to say it really was because of that.
Well, now you're gonna say that me almost running over a squirrel was also because of the hospital
When did you run over a squirrel?
when I swerved. Yeah, you know how in Austin on our way, not Austin, on our way back, it's only two roads, one coming towards you and one going that way. I was going like that. A truck was coming. A freaking stupid squirrel goes in front of me. Keep in mind, I'm going like 85, bro. Damn squirrel. And you know me, I don't, you know,
Little bro, I was not about to lose my life just because you couldn't.
little bro.
Little
So,
bro,
so I go,
nah.
I see the squirrel and I'm just like, fuck. I turn the wheel and I swear Emily was sleeping. She even woke up because I turned the wheel, but not like a lot. I just jerked it a bit. And then so you just feel the car just go boom. All to not just hit the squirrel, bro. I was about to kill us to not kill a squirrel, little bro.
But look, all right, well, whenever we got home, there was a big ass horse. Whatever.
Horse?
Remember at your apartments?
Oh,
There was a big ass horse doing in the middle of the apartments,
it
bro.
was going through the
The
park.
whole park. But anyways, I got home, bro. Esa noche, I could not sleep. And I'm gonna say something funny. Anyways, like I could not
It's
sleep.
funny.
I'm look. Esa noche, I felt like Emily knocked out. Memito was knocked out. You were knocked out. I could not sleep for shit, bro. Like literally, I was full of. Me estaba dando como escalofrío all over my body. I was hot. I was cold, sweaty. I felt
It's
uneasy.
anxiety.
I felt uneasy, bro. Like I don't know if all that bad energy was from what I carried from over there, but I could not sleep for shit, bro. Y te digo, that the next day, pues obviously my mom again, she came in clutch. She was like, hijo, vamos a que te confieses a un padre, blah, blah, blah. Real talk, bro. That's what I want to tell you. So, obviously, bro, I respect all religions or whatever y'all believe in, Pero
As long as you believe in God.
Huh?
As long as you believe in
Yeah, as long as
Jesus.
Jesus Christ is Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Lord,
yeah.
you know what
Oh
I'm saying? But
Lord.
anyways, my mom was like, ve, te tiene que bendecir un padre, this and that, Me personally, I strongly believe that I could talk to God by myself and I can, confess what I've done, whatever. Your beliefs are your beliefs. I respect all y'all's point of view. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, fui, por la desesperación, my anxiety was everywhere. And I just couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I need to sleep, bro. Anyways, fui y I've never done this, bro. Yo nunca he hecho una confesión. Yo nunca, never done that, And from what I was told was, que,
So
from what
all
I
your
was told from my
sins.
parents, huh?
All your sins. You gotta
Yeah,
tell
like
them.
from my parents, they were like, cuando haces eso, you need to tell them all your sins you've done and blah, blah, blah. I was
Confess
like,
everything.
confess everything. And I was like, okay, I guess. And then, I went to talk to the pastor and ya después, el padre, right? We went and me metió a un cuarto. And, yeah, he had me kneel down like a prayer, bro, like a fucking prayer. Yeah, he had me, and then he prayed over me, and then he went around and he was like, "Okay, tell me, what's going on." And I thought, oh, I gotta tell him all my sins. I was like, I gotta tell him all my sins. And the first thing I told him was, well, look, padre, I've slept around with a lot of girls and blah blah blah. And then he was all like, is that what's bothering you? I was like, oh. I was like, oh, I'm like, oh no, no, like literally. He was like, is that what's bothering you? I was like, oh no, and I explained to him that I went to a haunted place, y todo ese pedo. And then he was all like, oh, okay, you shouldn't be visiting those places. You shouldn't really be looking for that. And ya me bendició and everything. And I just went upon my day. But that whole day, I was depressed. I was anxious. I was crying. It's like my body was so uneasy, bro. It's so uneasy. But the paranormal is 1,000% real, at least from what I've experienced.
I agree.
You agree?
I agree.
Like, it's real, bro. And now I learned, I'm not gonna mess with that. I'll probably watch it, but I won't go to
Now
places like
thinking
that.
about it, like reminiscing on what we were just talking about, like the stories.
Uh-huh.
I probably won't even go back. Like I won't. I want to go, but
For
again,
what?
there's a reason. Like, who's telling me to go?
Yeah, who else? But you see, bro, ya no sacamos esa espina, güey. As in like, damn, this shit's legit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
mean,
real.
you do tell me, hey, little bro, if you weren't scared, why don't you go to the basement by yourself?
Nah, that was something else, bro.
Nah, you told me to go to the
Yeah, I
basement by
did.
myself.
I did.
Keep in mind, I would have gone,
It was
bro. My
dark.
phone was dead. I only had my watch on. That's the only freaking source of light I had. Pitch black. The dude said you could stumble across a damn snake.
Yeah, a big ass
Like,
black snake. like, yeah, like I was like, bro.
yeah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. And he would offer me, he's like, I'll pay for your trip. You go, like,
No, y luego este
nah.
güey estaba sordo, bro. Right? He couldn't hear you. Like,
Oh no, yeah, you had to yell at him, bro.
you had to yell at him. So if you were to get caught up with some
Por eso no
shit,
escuchó las cazuelas, though, bro.
yeah, por
Like,
eso no
dum, dum,
escuchaba
dum.
el vato. Like, what the fuck? That's why he don't believe, bro. He don't be. Oh, speaking of that, we could hear more moans. Don't lie.
Yarderos were outside
No.
and Emily was in the car.
This is the thing, bro. This is the thing, bro. I tell him, I'm like, yeah, there was people outside, like yarderos cutting the lawn y todo ese pedo. But why would they be moaning?
Told you Emily was in the
Emily
car.
was locked. She had the door locked.
Why was the book under
Yeah,
my
but why
seat?
was there grass in the fucking car?
And then last time I checked, we parked on dirt.
We did.
Not on dirt, on sand.
And there was grass
I got pasta.
and boot stains, like boot prints. I remember I was wearing Vans.
Huh.
I'm gonna have a talk with Emily after this.
No, cuando se salió el tour guide. Metió con Emily, bro.
Oh shit, bro. But yeah, bro. But anyways, all right, like let's get a little bit off the paranormal. What are we on right now? We're almost in about an hour.
How
Okay,
long?
we're at 53 minutes. Let's make it an hour, right? Just let me
That's a long damn episode.
let me just slide off the paranormal because I know his whole thing was about paranormal, and that's what I intended it to do. Porque obviously that's what I was telling people about, this whole time, and just so y'all guys know, we're not with that anymore.
Yeah, we
Like
kinda
we
backed off
we
a
we
bit.
backed off of that a lot. Y pues nomás son historias, right? That we just wanted to share with you guys because there were interesting things que nos pasaron, and with respect to whatever you guys believe in, if you believe in it or not, it's fine, but we're just telling you our experience, and we truly believe that everything about that is 1,000% real, bro. At least from what we experienced. But I have one question. Like I said, I'm always gonna ask people a question to kind of make them feel a little bit uncomfortable in my podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
why
talk
don't
to
you
me.
have
I'll
a
talk
girlfriend?
back.
That's like,
Huh?
why you don't have a girlfriend?
So yeah, he already knows it.
You
So my
always
brother,
ask
look.
me this,
So
bro.
look. Let me explain it to y'all. My brother has never. He's only had one girlfriend, bro.
Still haven't broken up.
To him, they've never
Till
broken
this
up
day.
to this day.
She
Según
got
él,
cracked
right?
by somebody else, but like,
From what I know, you dated her in what, middle school?
yeah, a month.
They dated for one day, bro.
Month.
I never even seen her in that whole month.
We would go to the apartment, to her
You
apartment.
fucking
Nah,
lying,
yeah, for
bro.
sure. You can ask mama. My mom
Oh,
saw me
look.
with her.
Well, este güey tenía
I
novia,
met her
right?
parents and everything. Like,
Este güey tenía novia,
ponerle
loco.
anillo, little bro. So, nah.
Tenía novia. Never met that girl, bro. But this fool's been around all my girlfriends. And let me tell y'all a story too. My ex, before Emily, tell me this ain't weird, bro.
That's
Estos
happened.
güeyes, like, se metían al cuarto, güey. And they would just be fucking,
Oh yeah,
playing Call of Duty. I
yeah.
had to say that fast. They would just be fucking playing Call of Duty y se encerraban a la verga.
Zombies level.
Nah,
It's intense,
they were
though, bro.
playing.
It's
They were
because
playing Call of Duty,
it's
bro.
because
Call of
he would
Booty,
be God, really black.
Black Call of Booty. Y'all
Call
playing
of
Call
Duty.
of Booty? Well, look, let me finish it real quick. From let them
No,
get
yeah,
my.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Se encerraban, güey. And I was like, man, what the fuck? I don't like Call of Duty, bro. So yo me salía. I'm be like, pues, mi hermano, right? He ain't gonna do nothing wrong.
Yeah, you're in middle school.
Yeah, he was in middle school, so tú sabes,
Oh
close to middle school, right?
yeah,
Y
yeah.
ahí sus fucking hormones están hasta al
Peak,
100.
little bro.
At least I was like that in middle school. My hormones were everywhere. But anyways, se encerraban, güey. I was like, damn. I was like, they're probably just gonna play like a game or two. Hell nah, boy. Estos güeyes se encerraban like 3 hours, bro.
Y todavía estábamos en wave 2.
Y todos estaban like literally wave 2. Y no like, a la verga, what the fuck? But look, this is the catchy part. Yo entraba, güey, al cuarto.
Don't be sick.
It smelled weird, bro. Like, huelía
Nah.
como a queso, güey. De ese queso que compras que huelen a patas.
El de salvadoreño,
Ah,
el hondureño, something like
I don't know what they use. Huelía así, güey. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Así no huelía aquí ese rato, you know.
todo,
Y
bro.
pues, you know,
No
TMI.
salía yo.
Ya se salía este güey bien sudado.
Yeah.
Así, like, fuck. He can't be sweating just playing fucking
Dude.
Call of Duty. What the fuck? Y mi girl cansada, güey. I was like, what the fuck?
He would start saying that when it was
And then look,
his turn.
it was my turn. Obviously, you know, you have a girl. Well, you don't have a girlfriend, but once you have a girlfriend, like you will be like, you know, pues, you know, y'all do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have, you know, relaciones and all that. And yo miraba, güey. I was like,
Manita.
le miraba la, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna say it. Le miraba las nalgas, güey, and se miraban unas big ass marks, güey. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo me voy poniendo.
Y yo las medía, güey. Yeah, I would be like, hell nah, this ain't my shit. Whose were they? Buddies over here, bro. Yeah, you see this motherfucker just laugh, bro, because he knows
No,
that
it got
well.
to the point where they keep saying stuff like this that even our older brother chatted with his wife. He thinks me and her had a thing going on. I couldn't even go places with her because then he'll be like, "Oh, pues vete con él, pues." Like,
Vete.
I'm like, I'm just trying to go out somewhere. And then now with Emily too. You're like,
Emily, I'll be doing it with Emily too, bro. But Emily, they know what's up. We're just joking around like that with them. It's funny,
Yeah,
bro. It's just,
joking.
it's like,
joking.
I really hope it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're joking, bro. You know, it's just something we just do with them. You know what I'm saying? But don't ignore the question, little bro. Why haven't you have a girlfriend?
It's already been an hour.
I know, but it's okay.
No, yeah,
we can do it more.
Yeah.
I just want you to answer.
No,
I just
no,
want you to
bro,
answer me
no.
that. Answer it for the people.
They don't know me.
They don't, but I
Yeah.
mean, they'll.
Why?
Yeah, what's the reason why?
Because I told you. Because I feel like you gotta love yourself before you can love others.
So right now you
I
don't love yourself.
Not really. Why? I don't know.
Like you don't feel secure about yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why.
But you
Probably
don't
just gotta go out more, huh?
probably. But that, I mean, it's true. You know, it'll come at a time. You know what I'm saying? But
Pero yo
también,
nomás ahí encerrado.
what are you gonna do? You know, tú solo. Yeah. I don't know, little bro.
Why do you think I don't find one? They always come.
I feel you.
Come
I
on.
feel you.
Like you'll be telling me, I think you'll be telling our cuz, right? You're like, no, well, that's why he doesn't find a girl because he's always with my girls. Porque siempre te las quito, apparently.
And they all laugh. You know, they laugh, or they know
yeah.
we're joking and shit. You know, it's something funny we always go with. But yeah. Well, shit. Look, guys. Yeah, una hora, way. You know what I'm saying? Look how crazy this
Damn,
is.
for real.
It's been an hour. Yo siempre pongo un little timer, like I said in the last episode.
Wanted to be 40 minutes? 40?
Yeah, I went a little over, pero it's like no se siente, way. You know what I'm saying? It's puro cotorreo and it's badass, bro. I enjoy, you know, doing this. Well, it's my second episode, pero está chingón, you know. And I really hope you guys like this episode too. and just keep como se llama, supporting me, bro,
Yeah, for sure.
in every way you can, y si no, pues, como dijimos in the last episode, a la verga, you know what I'm saying? Y pura agua fresca.
Agua fresca.
And obviously también, again, my business, me and Emily's business, ENG Cleaning. If y'all know anybody that needs cleaning and stuff like that, shoot them our way, bro. Y pues we'll try to help them out in every way we can, and hopefully they can help us out también. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, you got any last words to say? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, I was nervous at first, but you're right. Like after you go with the flow,
It's
yeah,
good.
you start getting comfortable and you're like just
Yeah,
talking,
just
you know?
talking, bro. It's just literally talking.
No, yeah.
And obviously I know I'm damn aware that, I'm barely starting, but damn, bro, I appreciate y'all. We did very good in the first episode
2 days.
in 2 days
Sunday
and
and
Monday.
Monday. No, you uploaded it
Monday,
Monday.
yeah.
So it's only been a day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's good, man. That's good numbers. Hopefully this one does good too, Hopefully these little stories kind of make y'all think about shit, And hopefully these stories actually turn y'all to God. You know what I'm saying? Make y'all believe in God, because we're living in times that goddamn, it's crazy. The evil's out there. It's literally right in our faces. And, just turn to God, bro. He's gonna show us the light. He's gonna show you the light and the right way to go. And, just keep 10 toes down, bro, with him. I know we're all gonna be backsliding. I know we're all backsliders. We're lukewarm and stuff like that. But then again, we're all sinners. But we try to refrain from sin as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, aquí nomás estamos por un tiempo y se nos va a ir de volada. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, one day we get to meet our Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? And por agua fresca, pa.
Yeah, we gotta start giving like thank yous to the people commenting.
Well, yeah, bro. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys that are actually supporting me, bro. Like
I don't know who.
commenting. I don't know. I really don't know who you guys are, bro. But if y'all do come
Yeah.
across my channel, just subscribe, bro, please. And I really do appreciate all that from you guys. Like yo sé que apenas voy comenzando, and y'all might see me as like, I know this guy from blah, such and such and such. What is he doing now? Bro, this is a hobby. I'm trying to find something new. And if this is something that keeps my mind off of things, why not, bro? And, let it just be. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
once again, I appreciate every one of you guys, the ones that are watching me, but ya pasó de una hora de estar aquí, güey, and, it's time for us to go. And then
Yeah.
again, appreciate you guys and thank you for all the support and and
See you
hopefully
in the
y'all
next
keep
one.
watching my videos. And then I'll drop this video soon, and then
Abe,
I'll have somebody else that's gonna come here.
probably.
My boy Abe, Makumba, you know what I'm saying? He gonna
Macumba.
be here and shit, we're gonna get it popping, bro. So thank you again, guys, and y'all
See you
enjoy
in the
this
next one.
video.